Right here in Cologne, one of the biggest football clubs in Germany. When I say biggest, I don't really mean trophies, but I mean it has a rich traditional culture here in Germany. And we are blessed to have a very wonderful guy here, Kingsley Ehizibue. How is the feeling, when you were told, Kingsley, you have to play for FC Cologne? What was the emotion like?
I think it's crazy, If you come to Cologne, you hear stories about Cologne. You think like, yeah, it's nice, it's beautiful city, beautiful club. But I think the first time when you play in a full house in this stadium, it's crazy. People are so crazy. They really love football. They enjoy football.
Yes.
And yeah, I don't know. No, I don't even have words for it. Really, it was really a crazy time.
Being a footballer, many African kids want to be, those who score goals, to be stars, that, strikers. But you're a defender, and why are you a defender?
I like to make tackles. Tackles are for me goals to make. Really, I like to slide and make tackles.
Yeah.
I like to run on the line, be aggressive, and yeah, of course, I have also a lot of times that I go to the front.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I also like
to attack.
I also attack. I also like to make goals, but they're not there yet. But I also like to celebrate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talking of goals, you've scored a goal here at Rhein-Stadion in front of fans for the first time. One goal. How was the feeling?
It's crazy. I don't know what. Of course, when you when you're going to make a goal,
yes.
you think like, yeah, if I do this, I'm going to celebrate like this, and,
yes.
and I'm going to do this. And then when I made the goal, I didn't even know what I did. So many emotions were coming up. I was like, whoa. Yes. But first, I just thank God, of course, for this big moment. It was really nice.
Did you always want to be a footballer?
Yeah, I always wanted to be a football player. Mm-hmm. But for my parents, for my father, was like, school is important.
Yes.
First school. If you don't do well at school, I'm going to kick you out of football.
Yes. So you had to balance both?
I had to balance both, because for me it was like, okay, I just want to be footballer and nothing else. I don't want to do anything else but footballer. But I was also a smart kid. Mm-hmm. My father knew it, but I was like, I didn't want to do so much for school. So he was like, okay, first football first.
Yes.
Oh no, school first, then football.
Talking about football, you're a star, of course. There are challenges that come with it. Having made it to this level, you must have experienced a lot of challenges along the way, and mm-hmm. there are so many youth looking up to you. How do you handle all these pressures? Because there's a certain way that maybe people want you to look like for your image.
And of course, there will be always hard times. It's not even only for football, it's for everything in life. Hard times will come. But if you realize that the hard times will make you to be who you have to be, so just take it and go through the process, and never give up. I think that's the biggest thing, because people will always tell you like, you can do it, you can make it, do something else. But the thing is, if you just trust yourself,
yes.
Know who you are and what you can, and just do it, you will go through the process.
Nowadays, the digital platforms
mm-hmm.
are so famous and popular among athletes and even the fan base. There's a lot of connection there, and you can see immediate feedback. And some of these comments could even affect you mentally. Yeah,
of course. I think if you're not strong enough, it can affect you. Imagine if you play a bad match and everyone tells you like, hey, you did shit, or you're a shit player, or do next time better, or if you can't play, these things will come. And if you play a good match, they tell you, hey, you're a great player, and keep going on. So yeah, you gotta be strong, and that's why it's important to believe in yourself and to know who you are, even in bad days or in good days, because if you're not strong enough, you don't know who you are. The little comments will affect you. You can get 1,000 positive comments, and if you get one bad one, it can still stick in your head,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's life.
One of the challenges that we are facing right now in the sporting world is the issue of racism and discrimination, mm-hmm. and we've seen it pop up over and over again. And of course, during your journey, footballing journey, have you ever been subjected to such abuses?
Yeah, of course. Social media, from the fans or at school at younger age, of course it affected me. Of course, it's hard to hear, you know. And for me, it affects me when I see it happen against other guys, you know,
Yes.
other black guys, or even if you're black or from another racial, you know. Of course it affects me. So it does a lot with me.
Yep.
So
How
yeah.
do you focus on it and just try to come out of all that emotionally?
Yeah, for me it's for me what helps is just pray. I just bring everything to God.
Mhm.
So if I feel pressure, if I feel offended or everything, I don't try to react to it, but I try to give it to God, and I get my peace from God, and I just keep going on, you know. That's for me what helps, but it's not difficult, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not difficult.
That's the end of our chat with Kingsley Ehizibue, aka Easy, from FC Cologne, right here in Cologne. Bye.